don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Revelation Savage He-Man, which includes Orko figure. Now, I have, at TF Source, they have Viking He-Man and Savage Skeletor. So I'm not sure if this is the same figure or not. I'm not going to cancel my pre-order, but I do have this because it doesn't mention anything at all about Orko. And it's cheaper. It's $25. But here he is in the box, top of the box, front of the box, side of the box, back of the box. For years it was assumed that Prince Adam could only call upon the power of Grayskull using the Sword of Power. But what happens if he did not raise aloft his magic sword and say the words by the power of Grayskull? The answer, Savage He-Man. A combination of primal rage and the power and all the power in the universe, He-Man tears through Eternia in an uncontrolled rampage, leaving his friends hoping that Adam is in there somewhere. Various different figures that we have in this line that we're going to get. Stinkor, Scareglow Faker, Triclops Andrea, Fisto, and Savage He-Man on this box. Side of the box we get more pictures of He-Man, if y'all can see, and the bottom of the box. So bear with me. I will open the box up again because it's such a loud process. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and we'll go from there. All right, so we've got him out of the box. Savage He-Man and Orko. In the packaging, we get this long spear here, which is taller than he is. Well, I guess it's about the same size. We'll look at that in a minute. We get the axe, which is very large. It's got some dry brushing on it. I don't know if y'all can see the silver dry brushed on it. It's got this nice little copper right here. Yeah. He comes with holding hands. So let's see here. I'm going to put the, if I can get it on in here. Actually, oh. All right, so I know it's not supposed to go right there, but I don't want to mess the paint up because the paint's pretty. Let's see if we can. Ooh, that hand did not want it to come out. So yes, what the hell? Let's see if it makes any difference here. It might not. Oh, Pop-Tarts, Batman. All right. Yeah, he actually holds it better with the copper. So yeah, he can hold his excuse me, his axe. He also comes with the Sword of Power, which doesn't make sense. This accessory is not appropriate for this character. I know people have recreated the Green Goddess scene where Savage He-Man gets his sword, gets his tunic and whatnot. And I don't like the fact that the thumb bends when you put the weapons in there. But yeah, he can hold his sword, which he shouldn't have. So he gets two holding hands. He gets his spear here, which should just kind of slide in there. Yeah, that's better. That works better for him. Not doing so well today. Sorry, folks. Let's see here. So yes, he gets a spear like that. Yeah. All right. Tell you what, let's move Orko out. Let's move these things out. Let's talk about the figure. The head sculpt, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Let's see here. I don't like this head sculpt at all. I don't like how it looks. There's something off about it. It's not bad. It's painted well. The eyes are good. There's something off about it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. One of the things I really don't like is we don't get like a screaming head sculpt here, which is what we were supposed to have, right? For this figure. And I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Maybe, I don't know. Were they trying to represent like veins or whatnot? You do that through sculpt work, not through paint. This looks like dirt. I don't know what to think about this exactly. It looks like dirt. I don't care for it. I don't care for it at all. The head, we know it's on a ball peg, right? We know it is. And it is difficult to make it work. It does, but it's not happy about it. The hair prevents a lot of articulation that you might be able to get from this figure. He does have the ab crunch I guess the torso crunch forward and back. So we get that. Arms go all the way around. They're on that disc hinge. They can go up to there. So that is as far as you're going to be able to get him really, to do posing. Thigh swivel. Bicep rotation is right there. We get a double jointed elbow, but that is really what you're going to get range-wise. The hands have that inner hinge like the Marvel Legends do and like the entirety of this wave. Let's see here. Coming down the figure, we get the waist swivel here. Beautiful, beautiful, if I'm being honest, beautiful molding here. Although he doesn't have nipples. I don't understand that. He should have had them. This is a softer piece of plastic like you would come to expect for the loincloth. Getting it out of the way, we get, those look like T-jointed ball joints. So he can almost get the full Chinese splits out of it. Forward and back is limited to this. Thigh rotation is built around this cut joint, and he should have one right here, which he does, which is standard for this line. Double jointed knee. It's not the prettiest I've ever seen. But it does get the best range, the good range. It gets full range is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Feet can go up that far. You can't see. Feet can go up that far, down that far, and then you get the kind of Marvel Legends rocker. And these feet, talk about big old feet. I don't care for these feet. These feet do not match the rest of the size of the body. The hands are too large for this figure. At least these hands are, especially in proportion to the head. I mean, look at this. The hand is bigger than his face, and maybe that's standard. Maybe I've missed it. I don't know. All right. Let's get him to where he'll stand. And then let's take a look at Orko. Now, I do like this figure. I like how they have presented it. I don't know if I ever noticed that on the series or not, but I do kind of like that little thing. A little accent piece. It's fully painted. This is brown plastic, so all the accents that you see here are paint. The blue ears are paint. This is a soft piece. No, it's not soft. It's just a piece of plastic, rubberized plastic, but it is movable. This moves on its stand here. Yes, the arms are movable. They can come out. So that's about the articulation you're going to get. The head is on a ball peg. It'll go all the way around. Yeah, this is a nice little figure for what it is. Very nice. This actually, I'm pleased I got this set for this. I like the detail. This is plastic, but it looks like fabric. We get the articulation here in the stand. Goes up and down. We also get articulation right here in the stand. So yeah, he is very articulated, very posable. and very nice looking. I like this Orko. I like the Orko a lot. So yeah, I tell you what, I'm going to do this a little bit differently. I'm going to go ahead right now and start the pictures, and then we will go into final thoughts, because I think the final thoughts need to kind of be separate here for what I have to say. Final thoughts wise, this set is a mixed bag for me. I paid $35 for this set at Target, and the figure that I like the best out of it is the Orko. I have to say it that way. This figure is fine. If it was trying to be like a Savage Prince Adam, I think it would work wonderfully. But if you looked at the pictures of what, because I've included them at this point, right, of how Savage He-Man is portrayed, how he looks in the animation, the head sculpt that we needed for this figure, it's a fail. This is a beautiful figure. I think it is great, but it is not what we need as a Savage He-Man. He needs to be their version of the Hulk, right? And he's got the feet for it. I'm not sure why they didn't use, say, like the body for Skelegod. You know, they could have just the chest, right? The legs are fine. They could have been a little thicker, but we could have gotten away with it if his chest was as big as the width of his shoulders, right? If they had increased it this much so that he looked hulkish, I think it would have been just fine. But the way that they've done this, they've tried to do, you know, the whole, hey, we've got the figure, this is what he looked like before he got the power of Grayskull. The problem is that's not what we think of when we see the animation Savage He-Man. It's not. It's the pictures that we have. And as a result, this comes up lacking. And that's really unfortunate. Somebody's going to come along and they're going to give us that Hulk version of He-Man with the screaming face and without these weapons and just the presence. This is not the presence that we want for this on our shelves. Tila was the worst of this line so far for me because of her head sculpt. This is right next beside of it, because as far as the second worst, primarily because of the shape of the body. The body is beautiful. It doesn't have nipples for some reason, but the body is beautiful from an Adonis standpoint, but it is not the figure that they're portraying. They used Spectre Creative Nightlick, right? I watch his channel. He calls this a buck. They've used the wrong buck for this. This is great. I love this inclusion, and this makes the set. But this is representative of a different figure than what it should be. That's my opinion. Everybody has an opinion, right? That's mine. This is beautiful, but it's not Savage He-Man. Anyway, this is Tom. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Another satisfied customer of Vitamin John. Operators are standing by. Go now.